Hello everyone, this is Sleepy Nubis and thank y'all for coming to the stream or to the YouTube video depending on which side you're watching it from. This is Beanfest 2, a whole year early. Anyway, let's get on with the show. I've already done my intro and everything on the Twitch side. And you're about to spend the following items, unlock this event, story, blah blah blah, magic leaves 4. Let's go! Hope y'all enjoy your time reading this with me. Well, I'll be doing the reading, you guys will be doing the listening. Chapter 1, A Sweat-Stained Spectacle. What's behind campus? See, the thing is, I never cared about that stupid golden heart from the jump. Doesn't matter to me which side wins. So how's about we throw the rules out the window and just play until both of us are totally wrecked? Question which one of us is the real monster here. Run, monster, run! The day before Beanfest. Wait, come on. Head Mage's office.
Coach Vargas, I'm here about tomorrow's Beanfest composition. Here are the assignments for my homeroom class.
Thank you, Professor Trey. Well, albeit there are some real gems in these matches. Let's have a look-see.
Oh, so those boys wound up on separate teams, did they?
All the other team assignment had me thinking the farmer team was pretty strongly favored to win. But now all bets are off.
I can't help but wonder which team will take the prize. The unpredictabilities have the fun.
Oh. One sec, let me pause here. Okay. Hello. Hi, Miss Rainbow Sparkles. Congrats on your beans, Floyd, and... Okay, sorry about that. I was waiting out on something because the entire stream kind of just died there for a second. There was literally no... I don't really know what this is about. Kilobytes, and I had a ton of frames all out of nowhere. Pray it doesn't keep happening, because it's been moderately good to me the last few weeks. And now I'm already 8 times more drop frames than usual. I hate this. Come on, it's not even a game like Valorant or anything. It's not even on the PC. Why is it fucking up so much? Anyway, let's me get on with it.
Here we are, making a sweat-stained spectacle out of our time-honored tradition. Some prestigious academy we are. It's positively deplorable, all the more so when the faculty is clearly excited about it. Not at all, Professor. Why, that couldn't be further from the truth. Isn't that right, Coach Vargas?
Yes, absolutely. Simply excited at the prospect of all the muscle development that comes from the all-out competition. I knew you were a stickler for traditional dress, but now I can see your whole mindset's the same way, Professor Train.
I beg your pardon.
All customs are made to be iterated upon and updated to accommodate modern sensibilities. How can we adapt in the future if we let our minds molder in the past?
Update indeed. When was it that our school's Beanfest turned into this mockery of an event? Oh yes, that's right. It was during your tenure as a student, Professor Cruel. Now that you mention it, it's been what, 15 years since Beanfest took on a more competitive format at our school?
I will say it's much more manageable nowadays, now that magic has been banned from the event.
I couldn't agree more. What's the point of physically focused event that leaves you to injured to exercise? Besides, we got a school full of troublemakers, so you've got to account for that sort of thing. I failed to see the humor.
Regardless, it's not
I'm not here to wax nostalgic about days gone by. Coach Vargas, here are the assignments for Class 1A. Received. Thank you. My goodness. Indeed, this competition is shaping up to even be more chaotic than last year's. Ha 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 ha. That's the beauty of Night Raven College. I'm gonna have trouble sleeping tonight, I'll tell you that much. Ha 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 ha. I had to do voices. I had to do those voices on the fly. I didn't even think about what kind of voices the speaker would have. Anyway, once again, congrats Rainbow Sprinkle on your Beans Day, Floyd. Hey, maybe if I'm lucky, I'll get him in a few singles while rolling for Rook. Anyway, Card Soldier, Steam Spirit. I keep forgetting I need to click it again. Chapter 2, Card Soldier Team Spirit. Hearts Labule Dorm, Lounge. Queen of Hearts Rule 529. If you eat steak on the night of the full moon, a cat must play the violin afterwards. Whew. Good thing we had a cat beastman in Hearts Labule. We very nearly committed an infraction there. It was less playing and more awkward screeching, IMO. Well, there's no stipulation in the rule about what song they have to play or how well, so it still counts. Speaking of steaks, that cafeteria menu seemed way higher brow than usual tonight. Steak, fried oyster, liver pie, what's the deal there? We got Beanfest coming up tomorrow. Gotta load up on calories before the big day, right? That explains it. And to be sure, I do have a lot of energy after that dinner. I'm ready for some running tomorrow. You can get on the farmer's team with Cater. Yes, that's right. And as far as others from my class go, you and Grim also got put in the farmer team. Then I guess Acey's the odd man out of the posse this time. Yep, sure am. I'm on the monster team. Which is fine by me, really. Chasing is way more my style than getting chased down. Sounds like we're teammates tomorrow then. You're on the Monsters team trade? Does that mean House Warden is too? Nope. House Warden and Vice Warden always gets assigned to separate teams. So House Warden Riddle is on the Farmer team. I'll have to really step up my game then. That's some Card Soldier team spirit right there. You gotta be careful though, Doocy. You wouldn't want to leak any intel to the monster before game day. Now, come on, we're not even on opposing sides yet. Yeah, yet. It's the guy who act all harmless that you gotta watch out for. I agree with Cater. Not you too, Riddle. Sheesh. Still, tomorrow we get to go all out against everyone we face, regardless of class or dorm standing. I'm pretty pumped for that. Oh no, the big bad AC monster's scaring me already. Doocy, Riddle, we gotta get that heart for the farmers. Absolutely. I'm certainly not going to spend the whole day being chased around for nothing. I'm pretty good runner with plenty of stamina myself. Too bad horsepower alone won't cut it. You gotta have brain power to make the right calls in a game like the one we're playing tomorrow. Well, I'll make sure you never capture me if nothing else. Save it for the game, guys. You don't want to get so worked up and you'll have trouble sleeping on tonight. And don't let the whole thing cloud your judgment. I don't want to see anyone getting hurt over a glorified game of tag, understood? Okay, Mom. Now if you're done nagging, we should take a pre-game pick. Cheese. Hearts. Hashtag Hearts Labule. Hashtag Farmers and Monsters. Today. Hashtag today friend is tomorrow's enemy. Hashtag early to bed, early to rise. And post it. You guys better slam that like button. It's getting late, so don't stay up chatting too much longer, everyone. And remember, anyone who doesn't abide by lights out time will summarily lose their heads. Yes, House Warden. Yes, House Warden. To be continued. Ah, that was a short one.
Well, so far we've got nothing of the story. I'm pretty sure the last one we literally just... Oh wait, no, it started the same. With like a moment from the future and then it went back. Yeah, let's go to the next one. Better watch out. Ooh, Leona's room. I wanted to get on the monster team this year. Heh, you're as slow as a turtle anyway. You wouldn't be hunting anything but other people's dust on the monster team. Oh yeah? I could show you what a real hunt's like right now. Wanna try me? Yipes! Quiet your japping. Go back to your den and get to sleep before I roast you both on the spit. Yes, sir. Good night, sir. How's morning, sir? Is it just me, or is Leona even moodier than usual today? My guess that he's annoyed he can't skip out on the big game tomorrow. Beanfest is a PE activity, and a PE is a required credit. Leona's been cutting class so much that he's in danger of being held back again this year. Wait, really? Leona's not remotely bad at athletic. Why would he skip out on PE? Look, Jack, just because a guy is good at something doesn't mean he likes doing it. But hey, that's a golden opportunity for me to score a week's worth of daily special at the cafeteria. There's also the fact that unlike the two of us, Leona got stuck on the farmer's team. You can only assume the notion of being prey offends his lying pride. Who knows, he might be stressed out over that or not. Who are you to say how I feel about anything? Whoopsie. Sure that did, yeah? I'll concede that by the rule of the game, the farmer's team is the side that gets chased. But in the original story, it's the monsters who wound up hunted by the farmers. Better watch out or you'll get beaten right in your muzzle. You'll bet I'll be washing out. The harp's not going anywhere if I got anything to say about it. As a Savannah Claw student, I'd never embarrass my dorm in a physical contest with no magic. Just you watch, I'll crush more farmers than anyone else tomorrow. You got guts to say that to my face. Good luck with that. Just remember, we're not kids getting all excited for a field trip. You should get to bed. Yes, sir. I'll do that now. Look at that, all worked up. I'll never understand canines who enjoy chasing their tail around the yard. Good thing you got just that monster on your side. Make sure our peppy wolf friend doesn't catch you. You better do your job if you hope to make good on those cafeteria daydreams of yours, that is. You're the boss. Alright, just seeing. Literally everyone's planning and shit for the event. My throat's already dried out. I'm gonna need water after the next one. Alright. Earning your grade! So far there's really been nothing new from the story, it's just... I mean, it wasn't gonna be anything new anyway, but from at least I already knew it was gonna be like the stuff the first event didn't show, but so far it hasn't really shown anything. It's just taking a lot of time to set up the stage. Then again, I guess the main stage is already done, so maybe that's why. Now that we've finished counting the till, we should probably call it an early night, so we've rested for tomorrow. Tomorrow is Beanfest, the day we've all been waiting for, and there's nothing more essential than sleep for recovering your energy. We were on separate teams last year, and I'm afraid it's no different this year. In my freshman year, I was a farmer who got caught by a monster within minutes of the game commencing, which in turn led me to having to suffer through non-stop strength training with Vargas until end of the game. I will never forget that humiliation.
or the resulting soreness. Surprise me once, shame on you. Surprise me twice, shame on me. And I won't be shamed this year. Trust that I will do my part and then some as a member of the monster team. While I may be on the other team, I look forward to seeing you in action. Patronize me while you can. By the way, Floyd's been conspicuously absent. Where is he? I believe you'll find Floyd slumped over a lounge sofa, limp as a butterfly sardine. Beanfest is like lame city. Should I ditch? I kinda wanna ditch. Remind me who spent the whole day leading up to it last year talking about how fun it sounded. Your mood swings will never cease to amaze me. It's cool for you guys. You get to be on different team this year. But me, I'm back on the farmers team. Been there, done that. Don't want to do it again. I hate What? The fuck? Hello? Sound? Oh crap, the sound cut out. I don't really know why it's been doing that. It's been doing that ever since the Kaleem incident where all of the sound just suddenly cut out. And now sometimes it just cuts out randomly and I don't know why. Anyway, I'll shut it up back again. It's just the same as it freezing up anyway. Just turn it off, turn it on, and it is back to normal. Okay. Now are you gonna show up on the screen? Nya. There we go. Okay. I don't want to do it again. I hate being chased around. I want to go be on the monster team. That would explain why you've been in such poor spirits lately. I was leaning on my classmate just a teeny tiny bit, you know, asking if they could give up their monsters team spot for me, right? The teacher just about shoot my head off. I don't care if I take a hit on my grade. I'ma catch up on some sleep tomorrow in my dorm. Oh dear, and here I was happy that I got to be on the same team as you this year. I don't see what the big deal is about us getting grouped up. Seeing as I'm in the monster team, your lack of motivation is only beneficial to me. But ditching Beanfest is guaranteed to hurt your grade. Not to mention I hear Coach Vargas has a mandatory special lesson for people who skip out. Seriously? Aw, man. Vibe officially ruined. I think the smarter play would be for you to show up for morning roll call, then slip out to hide for a while. True. That's sensible enough. Students are free to act as they choose during the game. Flying low and remaining concealed is a Moray specialty, as biology would have it. So I say, embrace your nature. He's going to get stuck taking Coach Vargas' special lesson, isn't he? So it goes with him. Let's leave him to his own devices for now. Maybe he'll change his mind in the morning. Okay, I fucking love. I swear, I really don't want to love Floyd, but every time I see him, it's like he's either he's scaring me, but at the same time, it's such a mood. I wonder if this is Pome Fiore time. Oh wait, no. Okay, yeah. So this one's gonna be Scaredia, then Pome Fiore, and then we're gonna... No, I don't remember Idia or Orthro doing the entire event last time, so we're probably gonna skip Ignihide and the other one that no one remembers. I'm sorry, Maleos fans. It's Diosomi, I know. But the joke was just too good to pass that. Chapter 5, Thorough Preparation.
Arabia Dorm Lounge. Hey Jamil, you're still up? I should ask you the same. If you don't get to bed soon, you'll miss out on a full night's sleep. Yeah, I know, but I'm just so excited for tomorrow that I can't wait. Plus, something smells nice. Is that lunch for tomorrow? Yes, I came up with a meal fit for eating outdoors and sharing with friends. Nice, Jamil. Now I double can't wait for tomorrow. Remember, I won't be there to serve it to you like usual. Don't forget about it and leave it at the dorm. Alright, we were on the same team last year, but I guess this year we got separated, huh? It's been years since we played a serious game of tag with each other. This is gonna be a blast! You're right, it has been a while. I'm looking forward to tomorrow as well. Oh, we're covering Pomefiore at the same time. Nice. Pomefiore. God, I need to search up the fucking soundtrack for this game, especially this track. I really love it. If someone in the comments can tell me what it is, please, I beg you. A pre-bedtime stretch will loosen up your tense muscle and improve your blood flow. It also stimulates your parasympathetic nerve, ensuring you'll get better quality sleep. You'll be doing a lot of running tomorrow, so get as much rest as you can tonight. Is that clear? Yes, sir! Now let's finish up some leg stretches. Stay seated on the floor, press the sole of your feet together, and lean forward. Phil, I can't. My back just won't bend any further. People, you only look ridiculous because you're fixated on lowering your spine. Roll your hips, let me try that again. Roll your hip joint open and widen your leg. You're asking a lot for like, ow! Yummy, you seem to be struggling, Monsieur Pommet. Worry not, if you will incorporate veil stretch into your daily routine, you'll limber up in no time. Allow me to demonstrate. Wow, Rook, that's amazing. Your upper body's all the way on the floor. When you have both healthy joints and flexible muscle, you can run as gracefully as a wild goat. Why, Rook, have you been bulking up? Your shoulders and thighs seem to have more muscle mass than usual. I have. I spent the past month doing higher intensity training in preparation for Beanfest. Wait, you've been strength training just for one event? This year I get my wish to compete with Vil. I would regret it immensely if I was in anything less than the best shape possible. You know, I do recall you saying that the key to any hunt is thorough preparation. That's exactly right. Plus, I'm on the monster team and you two are on the farmer team. Oh, just imagine the rush of exhilaration I'll feel when I capture you is going to keep me up all night. I suggest you don't count your chickens before they've hatched. You're in a rude awakening if you think for a moment I'll be an easy mark. Don't come trying to me later if you try to hunt a chicken only to find yourself cornered by a fox. Yikes, you know what? I'm just going to avoid being anywhere near either of them tomorrow. Vil and Rook aren't the same with Floyd. Like, my first impression, like, design-wise... Okay, no, design-wise, I absolutely adored Vil, but I know Vil's personality is more on the nastier side than most of the others, and Rook is just an eccentric. I wonder which SSR of them I'm ever gonna roll. I know Vil, I think the only SSR of his I love is Halloween. But that's gonna be a bit... Actually, no, it's not gonna be a bit tricky. I don't have anything during that time. I'm gonna have to double check on that, but... Oh... Well, you guys will know when I stream my rolls, so... Chapter 6, the same deal. Okay, let's go! Oh, wait, we are getting Ignihide. I wonder if we're gonna get the Osomnia too. Finally, it's finally done. This internal mini module generates techno. Fuck. Complicated word. Its internal mini module generates technomantic energy via ambient oscillation to mitigate the firepower reduction caused by rapid fire shots. This auto-coat every beam loaded into it with a potion to reduce air resistance, enabling a maximum firing distance of 1,800 meters. I call it the anti-monster heavy technomantic beam cannon supreme! Okay, I overdid it there. I felt down myself, man. I'm a genius.
On second thought, I thought that name's way too clunky. I was totally caught up in the excitement of invention. Let's go for short and sweet bean launcher. It is. Bam! Ship it. 1 improved grabbing arm, 2 capture rods, 2 bean launchers, 2 bean rifles, 1 bean launcher. Yeah, that should have just about covered my bases. I wouldn't want to put in too much high-end gear, ruin the game's balance.
Guess I should deliver this stuff now. Idia, are you going out somewhere this late?
Yeah, just gonna pop by the school store real quick.
Oh, is this the same deal you struck last year, right? Here, I'll help you carry all that.
Thanks, and remember we gotta be discreet. Don't want to get spotted by anyone.
Right, note to self, this is a sneaking mission. Yay!
Outside Mr. S's mystery shop.
Mr. S's mystery. Good evening, Sam.
Hey there, my little blue imp. Sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but the store's closed for the day.
What? What I want is out of stock.
That's impossible, I say. I'm afraid you'll find there is a way.
We're all here for Beanfest this day.
Perfect password, except it's been a year since I've called you Mr. Smith, huh?
Right, so anyway, I'm interested in your deal again this year. I brought him a bunch of stuff.
Wow, give it up for Mr. Smith. Sounds like we got a business transaction to negotiate.
I know there's no specific rules against making your own equipment for Beanfest, but can you really do that?
Yep, picture it. A sweaty sport fest where guys run around non-stop while I tamper with the difficulty and watch from a comfy seat on the sidelines.
Is that or is that not Omega Hype? Whatever you say, as long as you're voluntarily taking part in a school's activity, I guess. Can't wait to see how the competition unfolds tomorrow.
Or there's such a cute, innocent little baby.
I can't believe Idia of all people's actually excited about this.
One and only chance.
Is this gonna be the Osomnia, or is the Osomnia gonna get forgotten? Man, we're already at chapter 7 and we still haven't actually started Beanfest. We really are just covering everything we didn't see from Beanfest. Okay. Yeah, it is the Osomnia, yes! One and only chance. The Osomnia Lounge.
Oh, grief, oh, misery! Why must the fate test me so cruelly?
Keep it down, Sebek. Plenty of students have already gone to bed.
What would you know of the anguish that torment me, Silver?
What's all the hullabaloo, boys?
I'm as lost as you. Is that? All I said was that I was on the former team and Sebek prostrated himself on the floor, started sobbing inconsolably.
Our Lord, the most lofty and noble personage in the entire world, is to be hounded by others by the sole virtue of random chance!
No campus event rules could ever begin to justify such effrontery. I say we lodge a complaint with the school immediately.
Please pretend you didn't hear that, Father. Sebek's just throwing a tantrum because he didn't get on Maleos' team.
How dare you don't get cocky just because you made it onto the same team as Maleos. I suppose that means it's Malios and Silver on the farmer team, and myself and Sebek on the monster team. And I'm not good enough a teammate for you, Sebek? What? Sir, I would never dream of implying that. I'm greatly honored to have the privilege of following a warrior as renowned as yourself into a battle, of course. But even then, Malios, well... What is it? It's not like you stumble over your words. Speak freely.
Okay, there we go. Anyway, sorry about that. I had to go grab some water, hydrate myself a little, and go to the bathroom while I was at. Anyway, let's continue the story.
Seniors at Bright Raven College spend most of their school year... Seniors at Night Raven College spend most of their school year off campus getting outside education. And you are a junior this year. Ergo, this will be the last year you take part in our school Beanfest event. This was one of the only chance to team up with you. You're supposed to be Malice's attendant. Who are you to trouble him with your personal desires? I sincerely apologize for stepping out of line. You have nothing to apologize for. I asked you to speak, and you oblige. We have precious few chances indeed to turn a blade upon our king in our lifetime. Consider it training and enjoy it for what it is. Yes, sir, but I swear on my life that I would never turn a blade upon my lord. As for you, Silver, this should make for fine royal guardsman training. Give it your fullest effort. Yes, sir, nothing will happen to our lord on my watch. Look at you boys all gun-ho over a simple game of tag. It's so silly, it's almost ridiculous. Anyway, just for the record, I plan to go after Malios quite aggressively. I'll show you why they used to call me the Phantom Commander back in Briar Valley. Then I'll have to be quick on my feet to avoid getting apprehended right at the start. This will be the only year that all four of us can participate together. Let us make the most of it. Yes, sir!
Now I want more. I wonder if we're gonna get Beanfest actually. Now that I think about it, I don't think there's any Beanfest yet in JP. Is that cheap? It would be so sad if it did. Happy hunting! We're finally starting the good sports. Although these part have their moments too, especially with Pomefiore and Ignihide. Not gonna lie about that. The next day.
Sports field!
Alright, time to Vargas. I'm gonna have to prep my water.
Welcome, Beast Bro. It's that time of year again. Beanfest! Boy, but hope you all ate a balanced breath and shocked a few raw eggs or two because you're gonna need some serious energy for class today. I'll go over the rule for all our friends. Pay close attention, don't let my magnificent musculature distract you too much.
Colleen, you did bring your lunch, right? It comes with written instruction on how to put it together. I did, thanks Jimmy. Oh, I know you're on a different team this year, but let's make this a good one. A good one. Yes, right.
Last, today's the day. Oh, how my spirit soars.
Just remember, the higher you fly, the clearer shot I'll have at beating you.
By the way, Bill, I know you are not welting any fragrance today. I thought you made a point of claiming that fragrance was every bit as essential to one's presentation as their manner of dress.
It's also essential to know when to forego wearing it altogether. Besides, I've been told that there will be a monster afoot with a keen sense of smell.
My road of poison, as ever your genius brings a smile to my face. I simply answer earnest and kind.
I'm tired.
I see you've decided to show up after all, Floyd.
Yeah, I don't want to deal with extra lessons from Coach Lobster. I can show from the start at least. Once the game kicks off, I'll just find a tree to nap in.
And here I was hoping to play tag together like we were children.
Not in the mood.
Alright, it's a shame, but I suppose there's no arguing your mercurial nature.
I'll be passing the field maps to each of you with supply points marked on them. Each farmer gets 10 beans, and each monster gets boots that boost your running speed. Once you have your starting kit, head to your designated starting point. The game begins at 9 AM sharp. Happy hunting, kids. Ah! My throat! Okay. Let's go! The real shit begins here! Wait, did I click something by accident? Oh! We're already getting a welfare! Nice! Ah! Ay, yummy!
怪物チームになったからには遠慮なく狩らせてもらう。悪く思わないでくれよ。
Let's go! Clear the entire Beanfest 2 story. Oh no! I'm limited! I need to finish. Well, we're gonna finish it today! Don't you worry. We will finish this today! Okay, green and blue, the two colors I hate the most. Well, not hate, but the two colors I have the least. The combo I have the least about of. Okay, these two just because I want an excuse to use them. Leona and Lilia. Actually, no, it should be someone else with... Oh, Floyd! Well, it's kind of appropriate to have a Floyd here, right? Now, Neil, Chapter 9. Colosseum.
This is my starting point, right inside of the Colosseum where the magic harp lies. But going in alone without any equipment is hardly much of a plan. There's also safety in numbers in the event of a pincer maneuver or a surprise attack. Thus my first priority will be to get a few teammates to join me.
Oh, lucky us, we're starting right in spitting distance of the Colosseum. Well, you're right, we could probably grab the harp early. We make a beeline for it right out of the gate. Good call, let's show him Savannah Run we've been working on, our morning spell drive practice.
Don't! Unless you want to be eliminated within seconds of the start signal. You're farmers, are you not? If I were a monster, the first thing I would do is secure the Colosseum's defenses and ensure the magic harp stays safe and sound. This is an asymmetrical game. The farmer team is intentionally designed to outnumber the monster team. If you really want to seize the initiative, your first step would be to form a group.
Ah! You just want to buddy up with us for extra protection. Triggers, Prometheus, when to handle themselves for real physical contest.
Ah boy, they're dead now. Vale's gonna give them the bitch face of death.
Even a fancy schmancy housewarder would last 5 seconds if he got surrounded by monsters.
Why don't you find a tree to cower behind and stay there, your majesty?
For goodness sake, your handler is utterly incompetent. The least he could do is train you puppies not to bark without good reason. I fucked that up. What?
If you're this lacking in basic manners, then I'll give you a Pomefiore lesson in how to lie down. If you are in the presence of royalty, now kneel.
God, I love all of the housewarden shenanigans. It also just makes me love.
Okay.
Oh my God, Botanical! It also just makes me love Camille even more. He's just so precious and innocent compared to all of the other house wardens. Oh my god, we one-shotted them. I forgot how weak they are in the story.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. No, it's your accident. Ret supplies and farmer's patches. What are ret supplies for? Are they the story stuff? No. Wait. Ah, damn it. Battle. Okay. I'll just stick with this team for now. Like, if they're gonna be this week, I'm not gonna bother like last time constantly swapping out team. I really wish they had multiple teams because like it's so long just to swap out characters every time they swap around the elements. Okay, I'll just auto for now. Like Leona will absolutely murk them all. The monster hunt is released. What are the red supplies for? I'm worried. I wonder what they're for. Grass only. Okay, I see it. Only swap a few members though. Oh wait! There we go. The one riddle ought to do it. Chapter 10: The Monster Hunt, Beanfest, Colosseum. Your bark is worse than your bite. Dude, he's got some serious moves. He's like half our size, but he hits like a freight train. I'll have you know, my personal trainer is a former kickboxing world champion. Sorry for disrespecting you. It would be our honor to be part of your group today. Chihuahuas would make better guard dogs than the two of you. But since you've demonstrated you can be trained, come along now. You're the boss. Starting signal. Let's go. Time for the massacre. That's the start signal. Alright, listen up. The key to Beanfest is staying on the offensive. After all, the best defense is a good offense. As with aesthetics and fashion, you lose the moment you back down. Remember that. Oh. I say we start by setting up an ambush at a monster supply point. That way we can pick off monster before they can equip themselves. You got it, boss man. And don't call me boss man. Crap, that's all of my water. Here it is, boss man. Monster Team Supply Crate. How quickly you people forget the most basic etiquette. I distinctly expressed my distaste for boss men. If you must address me, try sir. Moving on, it looks like nobody's gotten to this crate yet. Let's conceal ourselves at a discreet distance and wait. Here we are. That was quick. Map says there's a monster supply crate somewhere around here. Jacques. He's got an even better sense of smell than Rook. I'm not sure I can get behind him before he notices me. I smell fresh beans! I know you're there, farmers. Get out here and face me. I have to hand it to you. Your sense of smell never failed to impress. Okay, wise guy. Hello, Bill. You went on a supply run alone without your pack for support. Are you brave or merely foolhardy? Come, my compatriot, let the monster hunt begin. Yes, sir. I better bail. He's a serious contender at this game, which finish him off before he can arm himself with any weapons. After him. Yes, sir. I'm gonna try not doing gravelly voice anymore for the rest of the event. At least for anyone that isn't Argus, so. I'm pretty sure I'm already not consistent with the character's voices anyway, so it's not like it'll change much. Okay, I remember this part though. It was really early in the start when Bill started chasing him down. That's how he met Azul mid-chase and then got recruited. So we're probably gonna be seeing what Bill was doing when he was chasing Jack down. I wonder if Rook actually managed to eliminate Bill, and then it was afterward that he met up with Trey. Blue supply. What are the supplies for? One must never rush. Chapter 11. Okay, yeah, I was right. I was gonna ask myself, wait, was it chapter 11 or something else? But no, it was. Main Street. How can someone so big be so nimble? Just let me beam you already, for crying out loud. In your dreams, in your dreams, buddy. Raw! Jeez, he's fast. I can't keep up. Don't let him draw you any further out. Sorry, sir. We lost him. It's fine. I must admit that it's much harder than I was expecting to accurately hit a moving target when slinging beans by hand. According to the map, there should be a farmer supply point not too far from here. If we want to have a smoother time dispatching monster, we should arm ourselves at a supply crate. Yeah, I remember Bill already had his armor and shit in the other story. What the hell? Ah, that must be the farmer crate there, draped in orange cloth. Let's see, a magic camo jacket, a bling blaster, and several beanbags. Yes, this is passable selection. Sir, we'll stand watch for you. Please go ahead and put it all on. Why, that's very considerate of you. How can I turn it off for like no? Also, why did we get Jamil first when we're following Vale's story? The Beans Camo Collection, a bold, modern camouflage design based on a traditional motif. It draws inspiration from the farmers who slew the monsters plaguing Happy Valley, bringing peace back to the despoiled land. Its centerpiece is a vibrant combat jacket that leaves a powerful visual impression. A waist belt gives the comically baggy fit a certain chic flair, while the use of minimalistic black as an accent color on the pants and accessories pull the look together. And the coup de grace, an updo offset by a classic beret, effortless, by all appearance yet meticulously styled to perfection. Oh, amazing. Nobody knows beauty like a housewarming in a Come Fiore. I barely understood most of that, but I can tell this is a big deal. Then at least internalize this. Accessorize oversized outwear with a small handbag. That's all you need to evoke this sense fashion trends. That's a stylish tip you can use yourself. Starting today, I expect you to memorize it. Yes, sir. Thank you for the tip, sir. We'll pass it on to our house warden. I'm sure he'll appreciate it. Leona? Leave it to Vil to spell out effort in pursuit of pulchritude even during this game. I must say though, he certainly wasted no time securing both equipment and allies. Well, to challenge him now, I would undoubtedly go from predator to prey. One must never rush when hunting dangerous game. I should see about securing some equipment and allies on my own. Oh yeah, I don't think we ever actually saw how Trey and Rook got recruited by Azul. Ugh, gas. Getting the gas from the dinner is coming out now. God damn it. Chapter 12, no promises. But I want my promised SSR. Come on, game, give me an SSR. You promise you'll give me one day. Botanical Gardens Tropical Zone. Oh, are we going for Kalim now? Looks like this supply crate's untouched. I suppose it has yet to be visited by any adventurers. Oh, a magic camo jacket. In a communicator. Ah, and this looks like a rocket that deflects beams. Oh, this is quite a handy haul. I think I'll take it all. And the actual target for our rolls. I'll mostly be doing single rolls. Hopefully he'll appear super fast like Jack. I can only hope I can do Bill's fashion tips justice. Now, if my read is right, he should be showing up any minute now. There he is. I know that gait and breathing pattern anywhere. Bonjour, Chevalier de Rhodes. Comment allez-vous? How are you? Whoa! It's just you, Rook. You nearly scared the pants off of me. Ooh la la, pardon-moi. I wasn't trying to, I assure you. Come on, we both know better than that, and that smirk on your face certainly isn't helping your case. You have me dead to right, for you see, I've been waiting for you. How did you even know I'd be coming? Well, you see. Ever aware of your position as Vice House Warden of Hatslabule, you strive to achieve exceptional marks in any situation that could reflect upon your dorm or its House Warden, the Roy de Roses. Also, in exams or extracurriculars, any occasion with discernible outcomes for all dorms involved, but you don't like drawing attention to yourself. You are not a proactive man when it comes to events such as the one we find ourselves embroiled in today. Yes, I imagine you would regard any early elimination as a blemish on the Hatslabule name. And indeed, the Trey Clover I know wouldn't go out of his way to stick out and nab farmers for a chance in the spotlight. You weren't likely to take an aggressive stance, therefore, you would hunker down in the territory familiar to you behind natural fortification and wait out the enemy for a spell. Then once a sufficient amount of time has passed, you would go on the move. That's where the Botanical Gardens come into play. It's full of obstacles that block line of sight, and you'd be more familiar with the most given your affiliation with the Science Club. Hence, if I wanted to encounter you, I was more likely to do so by waiting here than by wandering the fields at random. And there you have it, my reasoning as someone who's been in the Science Club with you since enrolling. How far from the mark was I? Boy, that was a mouthful and a half. I wasn't expecting a full lecture. You really are observant. Kinda scary. Those are musics to my ear, my friend. So why go to all this trouble to search for me? I thought we might enjoy the game together as fellow Vice House Wardens. I'm flattered for your you'd offer, but you just said that I'm not the proactive type. And you're absolutely right. All I care about is surviving long enough that the House Warden and my upperclassmen won't give me a hard time. Have you ever thought about why is it that House Wardens and Vice House Wardens are placed on separate teams in this contest? To avoid power imbalance, I assume? But in this game, all magic is forbidden, no? A House Warden is not necessarily more physical adept than his Vice House Warden. Huh. That's a good point, actually. What is it that tips the scale so heavily in one direction or another, then? Oh, I think I get it. This is the third Beanfest I played in, but in the past two games, the people who made it all the way to the end were always in groups, or at least 3, if I recall correctly. You strike to the heart of the matter. Brilliant reduction, Trey. Why is it that team needs to persevere? Why leadership? That is an asset that can only be honed through personal experience. There are no shortcuts or substitute for it. Okay, sure, I'll grant that most people means more. option for formation-based tactics. But banding together with random people you happen to meet doesn't exactly make for great teamwork. Especially considering how uncooperative most of the student body is. But Will has already leveraged his strength to enlist aid of Savada Claw. Leave it to Will to casually assert authority over another dorm student and have them accept enthusiastically.
Indeed, truly he does the seat of Pomefiore household and justice like no other. I presume Will will seek to recruit more allies to his side. If I am to challenge that fair, deadly beast, I must gather assets of my own. I need cooperation from someone whose leadership abilities rival that of my household themselves. So please, my friend, would you be willing to lend me your aid?
Okay, fine, I'll go with you, sheesh. No promise that I'll actually be useful.
Merci beaucoup, Chevalier de Roses. I'm most grateful to have your friendship.
I'm loving doing the fucking rogue voice, even though I'm sure I'm absolutely murdering the accent. I don't even know what kind of accent I'm doing. It's just the closest thing to French that I can think of, or at least the type of voice I can think of when I'm thinking of French. I'm sure if a French person watched this, they would absolutely murder me, though. Hope everyone's having fun so far. Yeah, I think at this point I'm gonna do a midpoint cut for the video. So see you later, YouTube video. I'll be the next part will be up by tomorrow. Just you wait.